Hey folks, a brief one today. Well, hopefully they're try and keep them under 10 minutes. It's one of those goals I have. I hope I do it. What are you going to remember? And what do you want to be remembered for? What stories do you want people to tell when you're gone? You see, I think we all have this sense that we wanted to have an impact. We wanted to affect somebody's life. Well, I know for Sue and I that we hope that we've made an impact in our children's lives and certainly in our grandchildren. We hope that they remember. I bring a couple of kids over, the younger ones, once a week, and certainly we had investments in all of our grandkids' lives. And many of them Sue kept, like daycare for many years. I still have the little stories that I wrote with my first grandkid, Alina's Tales. We have those little stories printed, and someday I'm going to get wealthy on all these stories. Print a book. Anyway, truth is, what do you want them to remember? The Bible says that the memory of the righteous, the remembrance, you could say remembrance, it's not his memory, it's the memory about this person, is blessed. That's in Proverbs 10:7. It says, but the memory of the wicked will rot. No one wants to think about it. I just hope with my life that I know that Sue and I talk about this in the way that we care for our children and care for our grandkids. What is it that they'll remember about us? Our love for Christ, our kindness. Obviously that weren't always in agreement with everything they said and done. Neither should we have been, and neither should they have been with us. But were we kind? Did we love them? I remember I've said it many times, I think the first smell I'm going to have in heaven is my grandmother's biscuits. If there's just one thing, I want to smell those biscuits. Can't wait to see her, but I can't wait to smell those biscuits. My grandpa, can't wait to see him. My mom and dad, look forward to the time. And many others. My pastor. I remember all the good and the kindness and the love and the investment that was made. Those are things that I remember. What are they going to remember about us? Well, you see, that's the point. That we live our life and we try and express Christ, the kindness, the love, what we talked about in previous devotions. That God put up with us. Even in Romans 5 and verse 9 and on, that we were even his enemies and God put up with us. And then he not only did that, but he was kind, because that's what his love does. And that's what we do for those that are closest to us, our own family, and that's what we do for the family of God. And then when a person thinks back about us, hopefully there's lots of memories that stand out, that inspire them to do what we did for them, to act in a way that was representative of Christ, not just to remember all the harsh times or the strong conviction or the rebukes or any of that, but the kindness, the love, the testimony. I remember the investment that people have made. I'll never forget the kindness that was shown to me as a young man just coming to Christ when a couple, Nick and Judy Del Nino in Wilmington, Massachusetts, let me come as a young man in the military, sleep on their couch 5 days a week. And on the weekend, every night, that's what I'd show up, sleep on their couch. They were kind to me. It saved my life. It gave me a sense of what the love of Christ truly should be. many others, many others. Ron and Carolyn, that let us, Sue and I, live in their basement with our young child, Jason, our first child. Kindness while we were just coming on and starting to pioneer work with another pastor, and just a young couple. Amazing. These acts of kindness, what are people going to remember about you? What are they going to remember about me? I hope it's the same thing. I hope they remember all the good, the kindness, the love that was expressed, that wasn't just human love that came with strings attached, but the real love of Christ that had no sense of anything other than just God's care for us. Well, think about it, because that's part of our reward, having others think well of us because we have lived out our testimony in Christ. Not that we were just people that gave and did, not because we left some big inheritance or something such as that, but our inheritance that we left was in heaven. The rewards that we gave and the riches that we shared were those that can't be handled with the hands, the physical hands, but they'll be known and seen in heaven. I hope for me and for you and for all of us that the memory of our lives is blessed. I have a feeling that my grandkids are going to remember the cheesy eggs my wife makes for them, and the meals, the pancakes, the waffles, all the things that she does to make their life a little special, to let them know how much she cares. The memory of the righteous is blessed. Till next time, friends, God bless you.